Okay, welcome. We're going to crop and edit a photo using our Snapseed app in the bottom right hand corner. I'm just going to get into Snapseed and to open up a picture. I should have already taken a picture outside in natural light, and to open that up I'm going to hit this plus button and it's going to take me into my photos, my little library of photos where you see pictures of my niece playing soccer and me buying plants and my friend's new baby. And there's the picture I took, and I'm going to be using that one. And there's about 3 adjustments that we need to make. First of all, I need to crop. And please notice that if you need to move your picture around, like my picture is in portrait, but if you had a picture that was in landscape and it's oriented wrong, make sure to rotate it correctly. And what I'm going to do is simply just crop in as close as I can to the edges without cutting off the work. If there's a little bit of the floor underneath that shines through, that's okay. I'll show you how to fix it in just a second. All right, and that looks good. And I click my check mark. Okay, now I need some more help. So I'm going to use my tools in the bottom right-hand corner. I'm going to click that, and there is a tool that's called perspective. It's about in the middle of the screen, and I'm going to click that. And this is going to allow me to get rid of the little tiny strips of the floor I can see around the edges. So all I have to do is just pull up at the 4 corners, pull it out towards the 4 corners. Each corner, just pull it out a little bit. If you go crazy, you're going to distort it. So don't do that. If you mess up, just click X and just start over. So let me do this again. So I'm just going to click and pull so that I evenly stretch this out a little bit so that I don't see the floor anymore. When I'm happy, I click the check mark. Done. Okay, almost done with this. And what we'll do next is curves. And this is meant to return some of the contrast that is usually lost when you take your picture. Your phone makes all kinds of adjustments for you when you take a picture, and a lot of times a little bit of contrast is lost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just click on this axis, and I'm going to make 2 little anchor points. So one here and one there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top right one and click and drag just the tiniest bit up, something like that. And then click and drag the bottom one just the tiniest bit down like that, and you create a tiny S-curve, a very subtle S-curve. I'm not going to be screwing around with this and totally taking my picture out of like distorted colors. Like, I'm not going to distort all the colors. I'm just trying to make it as true to life as possible. That's good. Click the check mark. All done. Now this looks good. So what I'll do now, I'm done cropping and editing, and I just need to export this new picture that I cropped and edited. So I like to export it, create a copy with permanent changes. I'm going to choose that one, and it should be exported into my pictures, which I'll check now. Oops. And it should be in the, actually it's probably going to be up over by the picture that I took. Where is it? There it is, all done. Okay, that's all.